Eileo guys, and welcome back. So I have returned with yet another account review. This one is from my good buddy Eileo, big personality over there on the Discord, so if you guys haven't joined the Discord yet, then I implore you to reconsider. But anyways, this is Eileo's like 25th account. His old account got compromised, but he's made like 85 other accounts, so today I will be reviewing this one, but this of course will be in a new format just so it won't take forever and a day. But I've already went ahead and I went through your mod box, Eileo, and for the most part you do have a decent understanding of gems. The biggest issue that you have over here, especially with like your Dark Kraken and also your Dark Thor, is you're putting multiple crit rate gems on a mon. In this case, Dark Sea Star doesn't technically need a crit rate gem. Dark Thor does need crit rate for his passives to work properly, but at least for this mon, they don't need it. I can understand that you're trying to maybe compromise and get that max crit because you don't have, you know, stronger, you know, 5-star or 6-star gems in order to get that 54% crit rate. But in the future, do not do that because you are just wasting your mon's survivability and you're wasting your mon's damage. And then I also checked out your golems teams, and to my surprise, well, not really surprise, but there is a lot of work you need to do with these. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I went ahead and kind of made out a couple of teams for you. You don't have to follow them. It's just what I saw. But for your B8 team, not sure why you have Wood Mushi in there. I'm not sure what you were running with him in there. But if you want to keep Dark Kraken, you can. It's not really necessary. But I would definitely invest in another Mona as soon as you can. You can also bring Dark Seedler in if Dark Seedler did have max crit. If he has max crit, feel free to bring him in. Make sure he's skill booked up. You can use him pretty much in all the golems because they shouldn't kill him. I'm saying that they shouldn't. But in this case, I mean, it might just be easier for you to see if you can get Dark Seedler to max crit if possible. Get rid of Kraken or just do triple or quadruple Mona. Like, in my opinion, you're just better off just doing Monas. They're going to be the most cost efficient. They're going to be able to get you that money in B8 because, my boys, if you're not doing B8 properly, you're probably not doing the rest of the game properly. I mean, that might kind of sting a little bit, but that's just honest words from me. If you can't get B8 down, then you can't get the rest of the game down because you won't have any money to get the rest of the game down. But that's for your golems B8 team. So just do Monas, man. I'm just going to keep it simple just like that. Alright, for your golems B7 team though, you do have a Wood Miho. So you could do Wood Miho. You could keep Wood Mushi in there, at least for this instance. If not, replace them maybe with your Wood Anu. Who else that we have here? You do have Wood Squirrus. I do believe one of his moves has defense down. I can't remember if it's his 3-star or his 5-star, but you do have him as well. And if you need a healer, which you probably will in the beginning, you do have a Wood Hana that you're working on as well. So that's a potential team for you, a potential team. Again, if you have Seedler, in my opinion, Seedler might be a better pick for one of these. So you could take out your Wood Squirrus if he doesn't have defense down for his 5-star and throw in your Dark Seedler if he has max crit. You can keep Mushi in there. It's really up to you of who you decide to use. But if you need a healer, Wood Han is there. If you don't need a healer, throw him back up in there. Hopefully you can pull some stronger Wood Mons though, because it's really hurting your team, unfortunately. And you do have a couple other Anus that you could work towards getting him to Evo 3. Don't gleam him. I recommend you not gleaming him. But you at least have an Evo 2.2 Anu, which is actually pretty good considering your account. But let's move on over here to B9. So for your B9 team, I would recommend Fire Mowgli without a doubt. You could bring Fire Arthur, Fire Scubbus, and then I would say probably your Fire Cupid if possible, if you require heals. If you don't require heals, you can always bring in your Fire Indra. I wouldn't necessarily bring in Shinobi. He is a Sea Striker after all. Again, you could bring in your Dark Sealer because with max crit, his damage should be pretty nice, especially skill booked up with the elemental edge and defense down. And I do see that you have a fire Mankiki, and he has sleep. His only problem though is that all of his moves are single target. That's why I'm kind of like, I don't know about using him, my boy. All of his moves are single target. I mean, you don't have to technically follow this format. This is just what I would use with your Mon, so feel free to change that up. Feel free to change any of that up, but you can always run a team like this. Someone's dying, once again, put in your Fire Cupid. And then for B10, I noticed that you didn't have a Nike or a Victoria at all. So in this case, I would recommend you probably trying out the old Nestia build where he had quadruple like Cosmo. Perhaps you could do that in the future while you're leveling up Mons and farming out Cosmos. If not, you are getting a Light Odin in the future. So once you hit 45, we'll use Light Wendigo as a placeholder, but imagine that's Light Odin. You could run Light Odin, Fire Succubus. Who else? Fire Succubus as a wave clear slash self-sustainer. You're going to need some type of healer. Maybe Fire Cupid, and then a Mon that can do sap. You do have a Water Yuki, so you could use Water Yuki if you want, or Water Miho, or if you end up pulling a Fire Persephone or a Water Artemis, any of those, you could use those as your sapper for B10. So even though you don't have Victoria, B10 is definitely possible for you once you get your Light Odin, but I would stay away from it until then. If not, you could do like a all light comp, but how well would that do? I can't honestly say so myself, but you could get Light Odin in here as well and try and run it with Light Odin. But if you're going to bring in Light Odin, then you might need to just get rid of Sura and bring in a sapper instead. So bring your Wet Yuki back out and put Light Odin in here, and everyone needs to be Evo 3 level 60. Like hands down, they need to be Evo 3. Like Odin, you can get away with Evo 2 because she is a Nat 5, but that's a potential B10 comp for you as well. Other than that, that should take care of your Tower of Chaos issue as well, because it looks like you're stuck at 70, probably because you don't have enough Mons leveled up. And couple of quick notes for you, my boy. Couple of quick notes. Let's go over here back to your Mon box. So the main issue that I'm seeing also with your account is that you're kind of jumping around with leveling Mons. When you level a Mon, focus solely on leveling that one Mon, get them to the max level, then move on to the next. If you're running a team with 4 Mons that need to level up, it's going to take you 18 years to get them to max level. Run a team with 3 of your Mons max level, or whatever the level cap is at the time, and then 1 Mon that you're trying to level up. That's going to take you way quicker than what you might be doing, because you've just been jumping around, which is kind of alarming. So that tells me you're not really focusing on 1 Mon, which in Monster Super League's case is a bad idea. So focus on 1 Mon, focus leveling up only 1 Mon. Another note is, I noticed that you didn't have any Sonic characters. Maybe you're just trying to be like, nah, Eileo, I ain't doing Sonic at all. But I definitely implore you to reconsider, man. See if you can pick up even 16 Knuckles by the time the event is over with. I'm not sure if you have a Sonic or not. You may not have a Sonic, but Lupin is coming back. I can't say for sure if Sonic is going to be part of Lupin. I'm hoping he is. If not, you could still earn a shadow from the Lupin dungeon. Is that going to be difficult? Possibly so. But if you can somehow even pull a shadow from a festival, even 1 Evo 1 shadow, my boy, you could use your Holy Gleams, get him to Evo 2, and he's going to be a solid Mon for you, whether it's in a story or whether it's in a story. Like, he's going to be a solid Mon even on your Golem teams, as, you know, as like a dark attacker version of Light Succubus. So I implore you to at least try and pick up 1 shadow, because he's going to help your team out so much. Another thing is, start looking for mons that you can use on a Siphon set. You're not ready for Siphon yet. You will be in the future, probably within a couple months, depending on how hardcore you play. But definitely get in a clan if you haven't already. Start saving those clan points up. I would start working on saving towards a Fire Siegfried if possible. If not, the anniversary event is next month, so Sarah and Tina should be back, and then we should also be getting a new exotic at that time. So hopefully that new exotic follows suit and is a good wave clearer, or at least a good DPS. So definitely think about picking up at least one of these mons, if not at the very minimum 2 of these mons that you can use for wave clearing for Siphon sets in the future, because that's really going to help your clear time out. That's going to set you up for story, and once you get story down, then dragons and golems is just a matter of time, and then you could eventually move on to Colossus, and that's pretty much it. So definitely focus on leveling up one mon at a time. You need to start thinking about what mons you want to invest in the future for clearing out things in the game, such as story. And I mean, that's pretty much it. You should be able to do everything just fine. You might need to be a little bit creative with your mons. You probably need to slime too, see if you can pull at least a couple more Nat 5s to help you out and maybe strengthen your team up. But that's pretty much it for this review, you guys. If you guys have any reviews, once again, hit me up either on this video or on Discord or something, and we can get something scheduled, because pretty soon I will be busy. I will be around, but I will be busy. And I will also be doing an account review on my own account, because, you know, it came to me that, hey, dude, I've done all these account reviews, but I haven't really showed my account out. So what good of a teacher would I be if I can't show my own work? Not saying that my account is amazing. It definitely needs work as well. But what good am I if I can't reflect upon myself? I mean, what good? What good? What good is that? What good is that? But anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more videos, and I'll see you guys next time. So peace out.